What is process management? I mean, what does it mean? Process management. How do we manage them? So, process management is nothing but handling your programs in Linux machine. Let's say yesterday we have seen, right, managing services with systemctl commands, and there will be running, the program will be running behind it actually. So that program status we checked yesterday. We restarted it, stopped it. So these things. But today we can manage the process. I mean, we can get the process information, process name, as well as we can able to do kill the process intermittently. So all these kind of things we can able to do with this process management. Let's say I have a process running, some progress, something we're running, and it is taking too much memory. I want to kill it. I want to stop it. But you don't know which is taking huge memory. So you first, what you do first, fetch the process name, what it is, how much memory it is taking, and then stop it. So how to fetch, how to do all these things, that we'll discuss in this class, in this process management. So there are two types of process actually. One thing is foreground process, which means interactive process, where will be created or initiated by the user, I mean we. So such process, and actually what happens is it takes input from the user and gives the output back to the user. So let's say now what happens is I'll run a command, so something. So this is the, I just executed a command. What happens, this will create a process. So here what happens is I have executed something, sleep for 5 seconds, something like that. So this is created by me, right? I mean the user. So a process will be created in the background for this one automatically, whatever you execute. I mean ls and all these are small command. You will, there will be a process, but it, there is no use of that because it just gives you output. Something which runs little more time, those we need to manage. Let's say now touch test file. It's just a second, right? So we don't need to manage anything for this. It doesn't cause any issues for us. So what causes issue for us, which are long running, which will be running. So those are the things. So this foreground process is which we create, which managed by user, and there are background process also, non-interactive process. I mean internally background, in the background it will run, which will have, sorry, which will be either initiated by users or the server itself. That's the thing. This foreground process only initiates by the user. System cannot do this foreground process. It won't do also. It does not require for it. So this is called foreground. Background is, it will run something in the background. There will be so many processes. We'll see that it will be running in the background, and we can also run in background. So system also can do it. We can also can do it. To make sure the server is running, there will be so many process required to run. So we'll see, we'll get there how many processes are running, how to see on all those, but we'll start with basic. So now let's start with the sleep command. So this is interactive process, I mean foreground process which we run. So now what happens, I executed, what does it mean is, this command meaning is it will sleep for 100 seconds. See, this is a foreground process, right? Once this foreground process is started, we cannot run anything because it started, the process is running in the foreground, not in background, so we cannot start anything. So you can just do Control Z, it will stop. So now we can see this command status by using jobs. So what is happening is jobs are nothing but process, I mean here. So once we click jobs, it will show you the process, either stopped or the pending ones, anything running or pending, anything in the background. So these jobs, what happens is like show you the background process or foreground process. Let's say this is one job. Let's say like BG. BG means background. So what we did is we started the jobs with background. Let's see. See, it's running. See here what we did, we ran command, we stopped it. It's because it's not required. We check the job, it says stopped. Okay. Now we said BG. BG means background. It started running the process, if you see. So background BG command, what it will do is it will run all the pending and stopped commands in the background. This will start. Mostly you don't, I never used it. So but just for information. Now we'll get this process details, like sleep command is right, that's what we did. Let's see whether we can fetch the details or not. So let's start with PS. Oh, see, PS, something is there here. Uh, so PS means it will show you all the process information, like running process at present terminal. It means, let's say, two users are there who are accessing Linux server. I opened one terminal. This is what we call terminal, or usually. So other user also open terminal. Now in my terminal I ran the sleep command, correct? But the other user who log in with same terminal, he can't see it because I ran this command in this terminal only. I can see it. So this is limited to terminal only. Once we close it and open it, this won't be visible. It will be gone. It will be present. We can't see it if the timeout is still present by the time. So the first command is PS process, simply to it's command to gives the like sorry, running process of present terminal. So just PS. No, I don't, I want to see all the process running in system. Sorry, wait, PS minus A. This will, what happens is like PS minus A to see total number of process running in the system. So as of now in this terminal it is showing only one. We just executed the PS command. If you observe here, there is one thing, PID. What is this? Is process ID. Every, I'm telling you, right, every process will have a unique ID. So that is very important. Why? Because you filter out the PID, process ID. PID means process ID. So when you want to, let's say, thousands of process running, you want to filter out a specific one, either you go by name, it will give the PIDs. With this PIDs only we can manage the process. Got it? So this is how the PID will be there, but that will be very unique to something randomly, it will be there. So no need to worry about that. So now let's see. Yeah, let's start. PS command, PS-A we have seen. We'll see slowly. Now we have command like PS- hyphen u. You made, sorry, let's remove this. Let's see this. See, I told you hyphen a means all. I mean, it will show all the process in system, but why it is showing only this one? Only one? No, right? You might get it out. There will be so many process because OS is running. Of course, the server is running. There will be so many process which required to run the server, right? But still only one. Why? Let's see another way. You didn't get it out. I got it out. Little more. Depends on the permissions. Easy to open user. So it is showing only limited. Root little more. We'll see one more. Don't worry. So here what's happening is, let's see another command. ps minus u. U means user. I will write is it open user. So what this will do is, whatever the process is running as this user, by this user, I mean EC2 user. So some systemd bash sssd sdfam something or let's, you can change the user to test. I think test user is there. Nothing, because we haven't even logged into test, right? So nothing will be there. Now let's see ps-x. We can try. So these are all the process which are attached with some terminals tty0 tty1 and which are not also. So ps-x, what happens is, where is tty? Yeah, so tty is attached to tty. There's a full form I forgot, but it means it has attached to a terminal. Either it ran or running or stopped, so based on the terminal. So this will show you all the information with ps-x. So with all these commands, everyone uses a different command. ps minus aux. This is the command you will generally use. What does it mean? Where is it? A means all all process. U means users. So we didn't pass any users, so all users it means. X means to show whether TTY present or not. So these are all the process. See, these are all running. So this is, I mean, still there are few more commands. So this is still like, how we filter out with PS, how we filter out the the process. Still there is few more. We'll start. So let's say you want to filter out that sleep command. Let's see. PS command. I think sleep will be there. Sorry. PSF and EF. I'll explain what is EF. Sleep. This is the command we ran, right? So this is the information it is showing. No. Let's try slap 100. Sorry, close it. This is the one we just ran. Correct. Sleep 100. Where is it? Yeah, sleep 100 is the command, and here it is. This is the process ID. This is the default one. It will show no matter what. It will manage by system. So this is one we ran. So this, what we are doing is, we are getting the process name specifically. So let's say there will be another thing. Let's try that. I think maybe httpd is running. See, it's running. Is it running? Let's try systemctl status httpd inactive. It means this is the default one. Now use start. Let's start. started. Let's see, these are all the processes which are running for HTTPD. That's how we can filter out. So here what's happening is like E means listing, or display the all process on your Linux system. So hyphen E, hyphen F is obviously to full format with including additional details like then PID, UID, PPID, TTY, time. I mean, what is the time and command, obviously, just for brief information. So it's still confusing, right? I mean, what is this? What is process and how to find the process which is running or not? It might be a little confusing, right? Let's make it easier. Let's make it smaller. Let's say you don't know PS command at all. As of now, Apache is running. You can see it, right? Let's see. Let's see how to get those things. So we have like I mean, it's not the command I was about to tell you is not a replace of PS, but a little easier way to fetch the PIDs and process. That's it. So there is something called netstat. Netstat, what happens is like is a tool to display network connections, routing, route tables. So this what happens is like there is like let's say some process is running, you can able to filter out. There is you want to display all the network connections, you can able to do it. These are all the things. So here we can able to use this command to filter out, I mean, our process or not. Let's find Apache process. So netstat hyphen n means display TCP connections. So TCP connections, the address and port number will be displayed to you, and there is n display only listening sockets, sorry. It means whatever is currently listening, it will show that. P means show connections for protocol. Pipe, as I told you, pipe we are separating the commands. Grep, you know what is grep. What is the process name? HTTPD, let's see, isn't it showing? This is the one. This is the port number which is running on, it's listening, and this is the process ID, and this is the process name. That is what. So with netstat it's easy to do it. So it's like it's easy. Let's say same we can able to do with PS also, as I told you, right? PS hyphen ef grep HTTPD, same thing. But here it's showing 4, but here it's showing 1 because in the netstat command it is showing you only the main process which is created by root. If you observe 2738, these are all processed by Apache user. I mean, as I told you, right, we have system users also. When we install something, users will automatically create. This is what it is. System automatically created a user called Apache. Let's see. What is the file passwd? Sorry, caps is on. See, Apache is already created. We didn't create it, right? But system created when you install software, as we discussed earlier. So yeah, this is about still there. I mean, sorry. So this is how we can filter out the process. So now same command you can able to use. ps-f, yeah, remember it. Netstat. This is also same. There is another command called ss, because netstat they have removed it in the newer versions of OS. Same command just with ss. it will show you. This might I increase the font, I guess maybe that's why it is little difficult to read, but same output it will be present here also. So here, so let's say now still it is confusing, right? I mean, like if I use PS it is showing 4, if I use netstat 2, if SS3 something. Simply just to know the PIDs of them, simply pregripe has it will just show you PIDs instead of all this nonsense. It means like it will show you only the PIDs because we don't need any of this information. Let's say this one, who's running it, blah blah blah, all these timings, user pin for we don't need all these. We just need to know about the process ID and the process information, only these two. Process name. So you know the process name, you're filtering out the PIDs, that's it. We don't really require it. I mean, so we don't really require other extra stuff. Why why we don't require, why we only need PID means that I'll tell you. So let's say hmm, you have these many things, right? You have 5 PIDs. Let's execute one more command. I'm sorry. Similar thing. ps-c. So what will happen is this will also print the similar thing with PIDs and all the process whichever is running. Got it? So as in PS netstat, similar way SS. I mean, I just told one command for netstat and SS, but there will be multiple arguments. You meant to say I pass it NLP, so there will be different more, but command will be same. So do practice that. And pgrep just to filter out all the process IDs using this the name. I mean, sorry, the process name. And let's say another one. What is that? I think these are the things. Let's see one more thing. Let's say you don't know anything. You don't know the process name. You don't know the PID. Obviously, you can't get the PID without the process name. How to find then? How to find whether it is running or not? Simply, so here you ran the sleep command, but you don't know the process name, whether it will be the same or not. Let's think like that. It will be same, but let's imagine a scenario you don't even know the process name. How to find at the time? Simply you stop. Top is one of the command. It will show you the dynamic process. So what it will show is all the current process running with the CPU memory percentage, how much they are using. And here in the top, what we can do is, let's start from beginning. The first thing is, if you see here, sorry, the first thing here is, since how much time the server is up. What is the time? How much time? 25 since 25 minutes. 2 users are logged in because we logged in as this one, sorry, EC2 user first, and then sudo, we did sudo to root user, right? So it means 2 users are logged in. So load average, we'll discuss that later, maybe tomorrow. Tasks. So these tasks, these are like how many processes are running, how many processes are total, how many are sleeping, how many are stopped, one is running correctly. So this will keep on changing, the number is keep on changing. So just to open top, it will be showing to you. CPU and memory swap, this also we'll discuss tomorrow. Forget about this. I mean system memory, system CPU. But how to check all those? This is not a, and there is another way to check those. That we'll check tomorrow. Even what is this swap and all we'll see tomorrow. These are all the process actually which are running. If you see, they are keep on changing. Let's type capital M. Now I type capital M. What happened is this filter out based on how much memory they are using from top to bottom. See, this is using highest memory, it seems, system journal, system D journal. And Amazon SSM agent, this is using 1.7% memory. System D, system resolve, these are all using some memory. HTTPD our service, see 1.1, 1.1 percent of memory. SSH I haven't seen yet. We'll see from maybe Monday. See all these things. But our sleep is not there, right? Because sleep is not using much memory. It not show here. Let's say we want to see PID of Apache, so it will be here. See, you don't even know the process name, but you can find it here. Let's say you have some process which is taking huge memory. You don't know what is that. Which process is that? Simply come open top. Just type capital M. I mean Shift M. It will filter you based on how much memory there is. Who is using the more memory? Their system D general. It's a system process which by default we can't control it. So that is using more, it seems. So now you find out. Now just simply click Q. You will enter it. You don't need to do Control C every time. So when you open top, just simply click on Q, so it will quit. That's what it is about. And next thing, we have a few more commands with top. Let's see. Let's say I will go to top again. Capital M sort by memory. Capital P sort by CPU. So obviously CPU is 0 because we have these are very system process, right? Not intensive process until we run it. Next Z, it will display color, small z only. And quit Q, it will just quit. This is how. Now finally we have process management. As of now, what we have seen, we just filter out the process, and we just looked into it. I mean, found it whether it is running or not. That's it. So there is one more thing. Similar way in Windows also we have a similar thing, changing the priority of the process. So changing the priority of the process, let's say, of course CPU is there. I mean, obviously in our laptop CPU will be there, and that will handle all the process tasks, I mean whatever we run. So just like it will doing multitasking. Sometimes we have a scenario where I want this process is there, I want to give more importance to the project. It means I want to give more resources to the project, either CPU or memory. So that we have to tell to CPU. So then what happens is like CPU will take care of it, special action. So there will be special care for that process. The priority will be increased. So those we can do with nice and re-nice values. Nice, nice and re-nice. So these are the commands we have to, these are the command we have to use. And here what happens is, what we call them is niceness. So we'll see how to change the priority of the task, either to low, to high. So we'll see that. Okay, the default value will be 0. If you observe in top, see, nice, 0 0 minus 20, that we'll see. Default value is 0 by default. So minus 20 is there, for some 19 is there, that we'll see. So the range starts from the minus 20 to 19. How it works is, the lowest the number, the more priority the task gets. It means here 19 is the maximum number here for this, whatever this process is, huge page or something, k huge page. This has the lowest priority. If it is 20, minus 20 is the least number, right, out of all these numbers. RCU GP is the highest priority. I mean, all these processes are the highest priority. So 20, sorry, 0 default. I mean, okay, normal average. Minus 20 is the highest priority, 19 is the lowest. So how it calculated is the lower the number, the more priority it gets. So what is the lower number? Minus 20, obviously. Let's say if the task have minus 1, which is lesser, minus 20 or minus 1, which is lower? Obviously minus 20. So that will get the highest priority. Like, from minus 1 to minus 20, you can give anything whichever you want. As well as you don't want to get the priority to a task, you can give 1 to 19. So we have commands like nice and renice. So let's how to change it. We have nice and renice commands, right? We'll change for our httpd command, or I mean our process command, sorry, not command. So the process is already running. How to set it? So we have something called renice. Renice, what is the priority you want to sell? Like I want to keep minus 20. What is the PID? I don't know. I forgot it. So first find the PID. What is the command? ps-ef grep httpd. What is the main process here? Or you can use netstat-llp pipe, sorry, grep httpd, sorry, command wrong, stat. See, what is it? 2738, correct? Or pgrep, that also you can use, but yeah, let's see. 2738. Now I want to change the priority of this process because it's already running, so I just want to change it. Renice hyphen 20 I want to change. What is the process ID? 2738. Yes, enter. See, process ID old priority 0, new priority minus 20. So it will be in the highest. So let's see. httpdc minus 20, nice value. Earlier it was 0, it was now minus 20. Now I want to change even more. Renice, I want to change to minus 1, not much priority. Top, where is minus 1? Not there, just type. See, I can change it. Nice value. Sorry, this is how you can change a priority of a process, existing process. Let's say it's already running, so I just changed the value. Now let's say I want, while creating itself, I want to change it. Got it, right? So while creating itself, I want to change it. So this is not suitable for everything. Let's say Apache, we ran a service as systemctl. At the time, you can't set the nice value, I mean the priority value. It won't work like that. But in general case, sometimes you run a script or you run a command, big command. At the time, you can set a nice value. So that command or that script will have a bigger priority. So let's say nice hyphen n. Let's say 10. I don't want priority for this thing. Now I'll give the command cat test. See, whatever the cat command is creating the file, and I'm writing some data. So this cat command will have the nice value of this. Now cat command is done, it's closed. As I written something and I saved the file, it's closed. The nice value also is gone for this. So that's so. So you got it. Like this you can, let's say we want to see it. Look, let's say ps-el. So many are there. Auto filter, let's filter with cat grep cat. It's a default one. This is what it's already done. It won't show you because the process is already done. Until it's open, see, sleep 100 is still there because it's still running in the background, but our cat is already done, right? so it won't show here. Let's see another way. I'll open another terminal. Git bash, go to, let's copy this command. Sorry. Uh, what? There is downloads. Okay. I'm here. I'll write the command here. Sorry. And simply I don't close the file. I'll simply keep it running. Let's see here. Let's go here. PSFN cat. See, it's what is the priority value we gave here? 10, right? See, the process came here with a 10. Why this process started is we executed a command here, so the process will be automatically started for that command. Once we save it, sorry, I saved it. Let's see now. See, there is nothing anymore. Why? Because whatever you run in the Linux server, it will start a process until you do some work. Let's say you're working on something, the process will be running. Once your work is done, the process will be stopped automatically, so we don't need to do anything. So this is how we manage the priority of the process. I never used in real time actually, but yeah, if it is required, you may use it. We don't know, so keep in mind. But top we generally use. Top is very important, so we generally use to filter out the memory of the process. We generally see the load average or CPU memory. I mean, there is another way also. Here also we'll see that. I'll tell you tomorrow what are all those. So top we'll be using regularly. Now final thing here. See, as of now what we've seen, we just check the process. We created a process obviously, and we checked it whether it is running or not, filter out the PIDs, so all these things. So management means creating, managing, checking and everything, as well as deleting also, right? So now we'll see how to delete a process. I want to delete a process because it's taking too much memory. I want to delete a process because it's taking too much CPU. I want to delete a process which is long running since 5 to 10 days or a year, but it's not required anymore. So what you will do, you filter out the PID, figure out the PID and delete with the PID. That's it. But what is the command to delete? That is called kill command. Kill the process. So how to kill is we have to pass a signal to this to kill. So let's see, kill -l. So these are all the signals that we have to use in order to delete or manage the process. Let's say the famous ones. I never used all the 64 obviously, so I've used 5 to 6. Let's see, where is this 9? Yeah, sig kill, it will kill the process. Sig term, it will terminate the process. Sig stop, it will stop the process. Sig, both are same, so this will also stop process. Mostly I've used these 4. Remaining all, even I have no idea really, honestly, but there will be definitely a documentation for this, so please go through this. It may be required, I mean. So here I'll explain you, like, what are these things, signals, and what to use, and now how to use these signals to kill our process. So if you see sig up, the first one, so this what this is up mean hub, SIG HUP, hub, not up, HUP hub. It means hang up detected on a controlling terminal or a death of controlling process. The process is slowly dying, so we we can able to use this signal 1, then that is our number, right? So signal 1 to slowly stop it or hang the service. Now what is another thing which I've used? 9, kill. It'll kill the signal. Like, let's say what will happen is, like, the process is running and I want to kill it. So at that time we can use this kill -9 signal. The number we have to use, not the name. And another thing is 15. So where is the 15? Sick term, yeah, sorry. Sick termination is we're terminating the signal actually. We're terminating the process completely. So sick 20 these, we are stopping the process. We're not terminating it completely. So 1 is for reloading. I mean, since it got stuck, we are reloading it. 9 is for killing the process. 15 is for terminating the process. And sorry, this one. 20 is for stopping the process. So let's see. You may get it out, right? You didn't get it out. So what is this difference between kill and terminate? You got it out? So I told signal 9 is sick kill and signal 15 is sick term, terminated. What is the difference between these two? There should be a difference, right? The termination, let's see the difference. The termination signal, which can be intercepted in the program, like, this will catch it and this will, shut down the process in a clean exit. So when we pass, let's say, signal 15, I mean sick term, so it won't delete immediately, just it will send the signal to the process first. You're about to be terminated, and without any disruption it will delete slowly. On the other side, the kill signal, it will immediately do it just like that. It doesn't care about what's running, will this cause any issue if you stop it, nothing really. So it will kill immediately. So terminate, it will store all your data before shutting down, I mean before we're stopping writing data to RAM, to a disk or log, etc. Kill is like pressing, like, power button, direct stop. So there is no stopping, there is no starting again, that one. So that's the different. And 6 stop, obviously we're just stopping it, so not really deleting it. So you got the difference. You should get the difference. Even I am confused when I was learning. So what is the difference? All is, if I use seek kill, within the fraction of second it will delete. It doesn't care about whether it's running, what, blah blah, whatever it is. But seek termination is not like that. It will gracefully stop it. It will stop the process same way as a kill. What kill will do? It will stop it, same thing. Sorry, this termination also will do, but slowly. Why? Because let's say you're going in a car and you did a brake suddenly, so what will happen? So you don't know, your car might reverse, you'll be hit to the front. So there will be so many things, right? You don't know what will happen. It's like abrupt stopping in between. But let's say you're driving a car and you want to stop it. So what you'll do, first you'll reduce the speed, then slowly you'll change the gear to 3 or 4. I mean, we'll reduce the gear, I mean, and slowly you'll apply the brake. You'll give a signal and you'll go to left. So like that, this is the process to safely stop a car. That's the difference. That's the difference between doing a sudden brake or normally gracefully doing a brake. The same difference between sick kill and sick turn. Got it? Now let's see how to kill these. Sorry. Yeah. What? It got stuck. Ah, come on, man. Just a minute. Let me open new window. This is it gets just get timed out. That's it. It'll like sometime again. Paste. It'll fail obviously. Yes, I know. I come on. Yes. Sorry. Now we'll kill a process. Correct? We want to kill a process. We want to stop. Let's say. First, we have to do how to stop a process with the PID. I told you right. Every process will have a unique PID. So there won't be same PIDs. No, it does not happen like that. So let's fetch the PID first. HTTPD. Let's say HTTPD is there. So obviously, so my generally I use this command. Sorry, yes is not working properly in my keyboard. So this is the PID. I want to reboot this process. Kill. Obviously this is the command. What is the reboot signal? 1, right? -1. What is the PID? 2738. Enter. This will reboot it. Sorry, yeah, reboot it obviously. Reboot the process simply. Reload the process to keep it simple. So it's not working, phone restart. So same thing. So PID won't change for by this. Why? Because we just reloading the process, not really killing and creating it again. So there won't be any change in the PID. That's why you see the change. Nothing changed. Now let's say I want to kill the process. Kill -9. That's what the thing. 2738. Let's try. See, it's already killed. I'm just verified for the second time. That's it. Let's see the process whether it's running or not. See, nothing running. Let's see the systemctl status httpd. It's failed. Result signal. It received a signal saying that to kill. That's why killing process. See. Now we can start it. Systemctl start httpd. Currently it's running now. See, signal stop. Now it's running. So that is the difference. Immediately it stopped. Now let's do for terminate. Kill -15. What is the PID? We have to get the PID. PID will be changed because we restarted it. It stopped and we restarted. PID obviously will be changed. Kill -15 4643. Sorry. I'm not used to this command. Let's see the status. Inactive. Last time you see, we can't scroll up obviously, so last time you see what happens is it's thrown here failing and signal. Now currently inactive on it. This is proper way of doing stopping the program. When you stop normally also, this systemctl stop httpd, this is the same status it will show you. So when you do normally with systemctl, it will gradually stop it, saving all the things. Similar way, this 15 also, terminating the signal also, kill -15, did the same thing as that. So slowly, gradually stopping it. So, and killing a process is started because there are 5 processes started, and see like this. So it will saved everything and finally stopped, deactivated successful. But with kill -9, the 9 signal is, it will stop abruptly, like immediately. It won't bother about any of this. That is the difference. Now let's start again. Systemctl start httpd. It's running. Okay. Now let's use -20. Sorry. First try to get the PID, so we shouldn't forget that. See, 4934 again. It stopped and start, right? So the PID is changed. Kill 5.20 4934, enter. It's still running. If you see, it will slowly stop. It will take some time. It will obviously stop. That's the difference. But even I also majorly use -9 only if I want to kill the process, and sometimes -15, obviously based on the service. So this is about managing the service, sorry, process. There are, I told you, right, I mean, still there are so many commands. It will take a day easily to fill all those, but you have to filter out that. You have to figure out any, go through any documentation, even the kernel one which I shared. So what happens is, like, this will, what I showed you is a regular thing, I mean, which I use also. Yesterday also I did the same thing. I opened Linux machine, I filtered out the PIDs, same command which I told you, and I restarted, like, kill the process with kill -9. Mostly we use that. Sometimes, as I told you, -15. There was a script running which is storing the logs. We don't want to store it anymore. It's not required, so I just do kill -9. So it abruptly stopped the process because it's not required for us. If it is required, let's say, I'll give kill -15. So that's the difference. So that's about process management. So I'm gonna try it. Any doubts so far? Any? Anything? No?
No.
Alright. Yeah, so do practice this. This will use every day. And one more thing I forgot. Tomorrow we'll talk about memory, CPU, and all these things. Yeah. Okay. Alright then. Bye. Bye.